Hello students, myself Om Prakash Katre and you are welcome to Biology Reward. Today we are discussing class 9 chapter Why Do We Fall Ill, and topic is the principles of prevention. Students, we must remember the two things. First one prevention and one is the treatment. When we fall ill, then we are going for the treatment. But we should not fall ill. What to do so that we cannot suffer from any kind of diseases? That is called the prevention. So, principle of prevention. What type of prevention we can take so that we cannot suffer? We cannot suffer with the from the diseases. So here we are discussing the principles of prevention. In this many times one question is asked in the class 9, and that is justify prevention of disease is better than the cure. Justify prevention of disease is better than cure. So prevention is a better than the cure or treatment. So justify. Students, when we suffer from any kind of illness, then we have to spend a lot of time. We have to spend a lot of money. Our work is affected. Working place is also affected. So, prevention of disease is better than cure. Why do we call so? Reason are, if we are suffering from any kind of illness or disease, our body organs and their function get damaged. So, first one, if we are suffering from disease, then our body organ and their function get damages. And these damages do not recover completely. So this is the first reason. Prevention is better than cure, because if we are suffering from disease, then our body organ and their function get damaged, and due to the damage, they do not work properly and they do not recover completely also. This is the first reason. Second is, once we are suffering from disease, it is the loss of time, loss of money, and it's required bed ridden for the long time. So bed rest is required for the longer time. So our timing is affected, loss of time, money we are wasting for that, and our workplace is also get affected because we have to take the rest here. And third one reason for the prevention of disease better than cure is infected person. It's become the source of spreading disease. So if anyone is suffering from the contagious or infected disease, and he or she can become a source to spread the disease. And due to these three reasons, we come to know that the prevention of disease is better than a cure, because body organ and their function get damaged, they will not recover. It is the loss of time and money, and bed rest is required, and infected person become the source of spreading the disease. So these are the three reasons which prove that the prevention is better than the cure. Another important part is now principle of prevention. What type of preventive principles are there? So there are the two preventive ways. One preventive way is called the general way. So first preventive way is general way. What to do for the prevention? Number one, public health measure we have to take. In this, we have to avoid to go in the prevention of overcrowding. If we are suffering from the disease, then general way of the preventions are always prevention of overcrowding. So we should not move in such type of places where is the overcrowding. Another is sanitation, proper disposal of garbage, cleaning of the drains, time to time spray of insecticide should be done in the public places, and supply of clean drinking water. So these are the three measures are preventive measures: prevention of overcrowding, keeping the sanitation, garbage disposal properly, drains, cleaning of drain, spray of the insecticide regular interval, and provide the drinking water. Sometimes in general way we have to take the personal measures also. Personal health measures means individual have to take proper nutrition or diet regularly. We have to adopt good habits, sleeping habit, eating habits. We have to drink clean water, always boiled and clean water, purified water. Clean air, so we should not work in the dirty places or polluted area. We should not be free from addiction, any kind of drugs, any type of narcotic substances to be avoided. And we have to keep the personal hygiene. Personal hygiene means regularly bathing, cleaning, washing, wearing the clean clothes, all this one, cutting nails properly, and exercises. Regular exercises are very important for the personal health, and rest from the work also. So our body function, if body organs are working regularly, so body organ also need the rest for some time, and that's why relaxation is very important for the personal health care. So these are the general way, in the form of in field of public health measure as well as personal health measure. Now second way is the specific way of the prevention. First was the general way, and second is specific way of the prevention. Generally, in specific way of the prevention, it involves immune system of our body, and that immune system of our body it's react against the specific microbe. Students, it's very important that immune system, which one system of our body is called the immune system. So in our country, our soldiers have the responsibility to protect the country. Similarly, in our body there are the WBCs, and these WBC blood cells, which are called white blood corpuscles or white blood cell, they are forming the immune system of our body, and this immune system is protecting us from microbes. So the immune system protect us from the microbe. So immune system is made up of WBC, and it protect us from the microbe. So it is said that specific way of the prevention, it involves immune system of our body, and this immune system it react or respond against the specific microbes. So in specific way of prevention, immune system of our body react against the specific microbe. First we should remember immunity. Immune system provide immunity. So what is immunity? Immunity is the capacity to fight with the microbes. So any microbes when enters in our body, then in our body there is an immune system, as I told you, WBCs, they are fighting with the microbe. So this capacity to fight with the microbe is called the immunity. Immunity is the capacity of our body cell to fight with the microbes. And two types of immunity. We have natural immunity, in natural immunity and acquired immunity. So natural immunity is present at the time of birth. From birth only, when small baby is delivered, in that time also they have skin, they have saliva. Okay, so this type of immunity is present at the time of birth. So if immunity is present at the time of birth, and that is called natural immunity. This is the one, natural immunity. Another immunity is acquired immunity. So immunity is developed after the birth. So when immunity is developed after the birth, that is called the after the birth, that is called acquired immunity. So two types, capacity of the capacity to fight with the microbe is called the immunity, and natural immunity is present at the time of birth, from the birth only. But acquired immunity is developed after the birth of the individual. Now, acquired immunity, generally what happens? Two types, passive immunity and active immunity. Students, in our body there are the WBCs. So any microbes, or it is also known as antigen. So any microbes enter in our body. So these are WBCs. Against this microbe in our body, some specific proteins are synthesized, and these proteins are called the antibodies. So when microbes enter in our body, then our body also synthesizes the specific protein, and this is called antibodies. So if antibodies introduced from outside, if already ready-made antibodies are introduced in our body, it is called passive. It provides the passive immunity. And that type of passive immunity for the short time. It develops within the short time, or it lives for the short line period. But any microbe enter in our body, and our body cells will start producing the antibody. So antibody produced in the body by injecting the microbes or antigen, that is called active immunity. And this active immunity is giving the long lasting. It means they give the immunity for the longer time, because these antibodies are produced in our body by our body cell, and that's why they give the longer lasting immunity. But passive immunity, already ready-made antibodies are prepared outside, and that introduced through the oral drop or through the injection. So that is passive. It provides the passive immunity. So immunity is the capacity to fight with the microbe. Natural immunity is present from birth, as I told you, skin, saliva, acids. Acquired immunity is developed after the birth. So this type of immunity also two types. Passive immunity, if outside antibodies are given, and it's for the short duration immunity. But active immunity, it's in this case the antibodies are produced in our body cell, and that gives the long lasting immunity. Second important part is here. While the immunity, how this immunity is developed in the body. So first word is vaccine. What is vaccine? Vaccine is the suspension of dead or inactive microbes. So any microbes, dead microbes or inactive microbes, their suspension is called the vaccine. And we have developed such vaccine: DPT, BCG, polio, drops, hepatitis B. So what happened? First one, we are taking inactive microbes or dead microbe, and these are introduced into the body. So once the dead microbes are introduced in the body, in our body, as I told you, one protein is synthesized, and due to the infection of microbes, this one protein is synthesized, and it is called the antibody. So antibody is formed in our body. Now you can ask here, microbes will cause the disease? No, because these are the dead or these are the inactive microbes. So when inactive microbes are introduced, our body cells, they respond, and these body cells start to synthesis of protein, what we call it is antibody. So antibodies are produced in our body and give protection against the microbe. So vaccine is what? It is the suspension of dead or inactive microbe. And we have many vaccine now. Vaccine against DPT vaccine, BCG vaccine, polio drop, pulse polio vaccine, and hepatitis B. Now these vaccines are prepared. It means It is inactive microbes and antibody. And these vaccines are given through the oral drop or injection. So the introduction of vaccine in the body. So generally small children, age group of 5 years, generally we are watching. Then we are providing polio drops to them, and hepatitis B vaccine are given. So what is vaccination? Insertion or introduction of vaccine in the body, it is called the vaccination. Now this vaccine is a suspension of dead or inactive microbe, and it is introduced in our body, that is that is called vaccination. Another is immunization. So immunization is a program. It is a practice of providing immunity to the body by giving vaccine, and this is called the immunization. So already we are producing the vaccine. Vaccine are introduced in the body, and due to the introduction of the vaccine, our immune system of the body is become strong. So the practice of providing immunity to the body by the giving vaccines is called the immunization. So pulse polio program is one immunization program, and such type of many more programs are initiated by the government of India. So we should remember there are the two principles of prevention, one general way, so public and personal, and specific way, the specific antibodies are produced, and that antibody provide the immunity to us.